Welcome to Coffee Talk, and thank you for joining us today. On this show, we will be chatting about the latest CU band buzz, our guests' best experiences, and kind of anything in between. For our third show, we would like to introduce Darlys Gibson, and she's a senior French horn and mellophone player here at Campbell, who is a business administration major and about to graduate. So that's exciting news right there. So tell me, you've been here
3
years.
Yep.
I was about to say 4, but
I've been at Campbell for 4, but I haven't been
in the program
for 3.
So tell me just what are some of your experiences, the highlights of what you experienced here?
Okay, so tournament band is definitely one of my favorite things.
Yeah, you did that last year?
I've done it the last 2 years, and I'm doing it again this year.
Oh,
I've been to both for the last 2 years.
And it's pretty exciting this year because the women are
Number
amazing.
one. They are great.
So that's always makes it a lot of fun.
Oh yes, it definitely makes it more fun.
I mean,
getting out there and cheering,
yelling and screaming, and
and not screaming out of anger.
Yeah. So well, good. So you're about to do your 3rd year of tournament band.
I am. I might cry. I'm kind of. That's when you really get to know people. Marching band is so. Okay,
big.
do this.
Yeah,
it's big. And, tournament band's 50 people, and
Actually, it's 29.
Well, yes.
The NCAA requires, basketball band's about 50 people, but on tournament band it's even smaller.
Yes.
Because the NCAA requires only 29 people go.
Yep, and then you have people who come in as a freshman, they don't do marching band when they get here because they didn't know and they're in the program, and then you have them join you in basketball band, you have no clue who they are.
Yeah.
And you spend 4 hours on a bus trip and you really get to know people.
That's true. And if you're in the town and the winning goes on, you get to hang out for a while.
I agree.
Do things, and that's always fun, especially if it's in a fun town. So this won't help you because it's your last time, but I should tell you that next year the tournament's going to be in Charlotte.
Man!
At a neutral site, and both men and women will play all in 1 week in Charlotte downtown, and so it's going to be pretty fun.
That will be fun,
to be downtown Charlotte and enjoy that, and all go for one big tournament with everybody. So wow, so tournament band, that's one of the biggies for you.
That's my favorite. I was offered to walk in December, and I stayed an extra semester just to do tournament band.
Really?
That's my favorite thing.
Well, there you go. That's amazing. Well, we appreciate you staying an extra semester. So
I'm glad.
And being a part of it. So you've had experiences, lots of experiences here at Campbell. Pick something or two and tell us life lessons. From this, I kind of connected. I learned this life lesson.
So I think one big thing is I have a multitude of roles working with the band program and learning how to connect with different people since I do recruit and retention and data managing now.
Right.
The way you talk to one person may not be necessarily the way you talk to another person.
Absolutely.
And going into business admin, that's something I really need to get practice at.
So you're working for the band staff, but you're learning something for your business major, a skill that's important in your future career.
Yep.
Yeah.
Learning how to keep up databases because the business school does teach us how to use a lot of these programs, but it's not as extensive as I'm doing right now. So I'm getting great hands-on experience with real things, not just an assignment for a grade.
Well, and that's amazing. Direct application that you can take with you after.
Yes,
and
I agree.
Except we're going to miss you here doing that. So,
I know.
You've got to teach other people how to do that.
Yep, I do. We're working on it.
Yeah. So, and the recruitment thing is so important to us. So that's amazing that you've been able to actually use that, which is important to us, to even further your own career. So.
Yep. And I have my own side business, so it's great to be able to implement that in my.
Well, that's pretty amazing. Well, clearly, if you're in band, you have memories. Of doing things. Tell us about a couple. Like something crazy that happened on tournament, or when you went on tournament band, or something special that happened among your fellow horn players, or whatever. What's some memory that you're like, man, I'm gonna never forget that. In the last two shows, we talked with seniors who went on the Germany trip, and they're talking about that is just something that will always be part of my life.
You know, being a part of the first marching band of Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't get to do that. A lot of marching bands started 60 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, most colleges have established bands, and we're not there yet established yet, but we're getting there, and being able to be the forefront of that and setting the minimum and like going forward.
Working from there. Yeah. Being in the history of when it started is amazing, and it's amazing that we're able to do it. As the football team went we were Division I, but went scholarship football. It was a perfect opportunity for us to do that, and fortunately administration supported us to do that. It's also really good for our music ed majors because they need to prepare to do high school marching band, so it's a great laboratory for them. But clearly, for people who've marched in high school and it's a part of their life, it's like, yes, I want to continue that. And it doesn't hurt that you get a little scholarship money for
Oh, not at all. Yeah. And you know, a lot of colleges don't even have the support that we have for the band program.
Right.
And being in the college program, and it's not as cutthroat as high school because we don't compete. It's a lot more fun. You can laugh while we're setting drill. You know, you can have like little side conversations and make those memories. And
because it is about the entertainment of the audience, you know, and having a good time with them. And so, and we're excited. We were, you know, earlier talking about the future of the next show.
I'm so
already working and planning for the next show and what that might look like. And so
I'm hoping to stay in the Fayetteville or Raleigh area so I can come back and watch.
Yeah, see that. And then, of course, we have a lot of alumni who play in the Wind Symphony on Tuesday night. So that opportunity is still there. So we hope you can do that, too.
I hope so. That'd be great.
That's great. So what do you think you picked up from the philosophy? What is the emphasis of Campbell bands, or the philosophy? Could you maybe give a statement about that, or just something that you noticed that's an emphasis in the program?
Everybody cares about each other so deeply. You know, I was sick last semester. It was rough. So many people reached out. You know, I had to go to the hospital, couldn't drive myself. It was super easy to find somebody within the program to take me in. Mr. John Owens picked me up because I didn't drive myself and people were busy. Just being there, caring about each other, and truly thinking about each other. I know during office hours, somebody will go to the pod and say, hey, do you need anything? Yeah. You know, that's very much reciprocated between everybody in the program.
Yeah. I remember us having lengthy text conversations of how you doing, and you know, how's the sickness today?
Yep, and even over break, you know, people get together over break just to get lunch and stuff.
Together.
Yep, just you miss everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely a connection that you make for life. So, which is, I think that people philosophy is an important part. We obviously want to make great music and and do that in the concert band level, and do that and entertain people and with the athletic bands. But the people are important.
Yes, I think it helps us gel together as musicians too.
Absolutely. So if you were gonna, as a senior, help the first year students, let me give you a tip or two. What would you say you would say this is my best tip, or best two tips to do?
Don't stay in your dorm room.
That's a great tip.
Yeah,
for whether you're in the band program or not.
Yes,
that's a great freshman tip.
Yeah, so I actually quit the band in the 10th grade because of a lot of things, and I never thought I'd pick up a French horn or mellophone again. I thought I was done, and I didn't realize in college bands that French horn players are still needed like they are in high school. And I really was about to leave Campbell. I did not find my niche. I didn't make friends. All I did was stay in my room, eat pizza. I became depressed. And then I reached out to you or Dr. Smith and set up that phone call. And I think, you know, being here, and my grandpa begged me to give it an extra semester, and then I could transfer. I had everything set up to transfer to Fayetteville State.
A wise grandpa.
Yes, he is. So staying here and finding my niche and kind of being forced almost out of my room really drove my happiness levels up. That dopamine was just spinning.
It's great advice, a great tip get involved.
Yes.
It's important.
It is.
And those who come in as a first year and get involved in band, you've got that already.
Yep.
You immediately got that thing that draws you out and gets you involved. So
Yep.
yeah, that's an awesome tip. Thank you.
It is.
So thanks so much for being here with Darlys. Be sure to tune in next week where we will be talking with another CU band member in our coffee chat, and you'll get the CU band buzz.